So that is why I stopped working at nail salons, and honestly, I can tell you right now that I will probably never go back. Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to my channel. If you don't know me, my name is Celina. I am an international educator and been doing nails since 2005. In today's video, I'm going to talk about why I quit working at my previous nail salon and decided to get my own studio. So we need to rewind this maybe a little bit first. As I said, I started out in 2005. I got a spot at the nail salon that the distributor of the brand where I did my education, she owned that salon. So she offered me a spot. I started out being an employee. No, not an employee. I was working on commission. And then after a while, I started my own company. I was 19 at the time, started my own company. And then I boot branded. So I was there for about 9 months. And I know I've said this in so many videos, but it's still so true. I sat there and there was just so much drama. Oh my god, only women. Everyone was older than me. I decided to quit because I couldn't take it anymore. And then I was also like kicked out of there because the owner, she was a little bit cuckoo. So I fled and I promised myself that I would never work with women ever again. I kept that promise to myself for 7 years. I was not interested in sitting at a salon. I didn't want anything to do with the drama. I was so damaged from that time. And I was proceeding with my dance career after I did that 9 months of sitting at that salon. The reason why I'm pointing over here is because the salon that I'm talking about is like right there. It's like 5 minutes that way, which is pretty funny. You know, I'm kind of back where I started, but in a much better place. Obviously. So I continued with my dance career and then I got back to the nail industry and I was scared. I was actually really scared to get back to the salon type of life because I was damaged. There was just so much going on in the previous salon with backstabbing and those women just ganging up on me and I don't even know what. And I was 19 years old. It was kind of rough. A friend of mine, she helped me and got me a spot at like a hair salon. It was a guy, so I figured, well, this might work a little bit better. Well, it did. At first, I was there for 7 months. I was the only one doing nails. And then there were this guy who owned the salon and then I think another guy who did hair as well. There was a little bit of drama going on there as well. Just figure I can't stick around anymore. I have to find another spot. So then I got to another hair salon actually. The owner of that salon, she helped me to get the room in order so I can start doing nails there. And I was actually there for about 3.5 years, I think. So that was a pretty long time, at least 3 years. There were maybe 10 hairstylists or hairdressers. And I was only nail tech and then I got a friend of mine to sit and do nails there as well. It was nice because I had my own little room within the salon kind of, so it was kind of like in a separate area. I managed to stay out of the drama most of the times, so that was pretty nice. I could have my own little space. You know, I'm kind of that lone wolf because I'm an only child. I don't have any siblings, so I've always enjoyed my own company and I need my space for sure. The reason why I left there, I felt like I needed to move. I needed to change my surroundings. Things were kind of awkward with the owner as well, and I was ready to get into a salon where people were actually doing nails just to get more like nail colleagues and stuff like that. I wanted to try out that life for myself just to say that, you know, I did it. So I moved out of that salon and then I moved into the salon, which is a previous salon I was working at before I came here. Things started out good and then turned into something else. But before I continue with this story, I just want to take a quick break and let you know about my swag store. You all know about this by now, I think. I got my own merch store where I sell my nail tech swag. So as you can see here, I actually got one of the shirts on right here. So it says Occupation Nail Tech and date December 2019. And as you can see, you know, you have the X-ray with the lungs and the glitter. This is all designed by me. I drew this myself on my iPad. So it's Celina design. And you got this in sweatshirt, you have it in hoodies, you have it in t-shirts, mugs, everything. So if you want to help me out and support my channel, please check out the swag store, and hopefully you'll find something that you like. I'll put the link down in the description box below, as always. So let's get back to the story then. So I moved on to that salon, and the funny thing is that it was just almost right across the street. So I just took my boxes and then I walked right over to the next salon, and that was a nail and a lash salon, but mostly a nail salon. And I was really excited to get started to work with other nail techs again. It had been many years since, you know, I think it was like 10 years or something since I ran out of that salon. So I had some time, you know, to kind of mend and put myself together from all the pieces that they shattered. I loved it. I mean, I loved working at that salon, I can honestly say that. And I was boot renting. I've been boot renting ever since I left that salon. And I think that's the best way to go. I think it was the best way to go for me, at least, because I'm not a fan of being employed, and I don't like working on commission as well. So I am employed by my own company, but it's like I am my own boss. I think that's the most important thing for me. But I was there for about 3.5 years as well, and everything was really good. I mean, I loved the girls there. They were amazing. There were some drama. I tried to stay out of it as much as I could, but then maybe like the last year or something, I felt like the energy was kind of shifting. There were a lot of techs and lash stylists coming and going all the time. We had actually one girl there who was stealing from the register, and she was there for a long time, and she caused a lot of mental damage to us all. She thrived on causing chaos and drama. So she could go to one person and say that, did you know that this person told me that you are blah blah blah? And then she went to the other one and she said, do you know what that person said about you? So we actually found out later on that we were not the first one who was exposed to her strange ways. I think she has a mental problem for real, and eventually she got fired, of course. But she was there for a long time though, and so it was kind of a shock for all of us to find out that she had that kind of mental disorder, or I don't know what to call it. Then there were more drama things going on. I tried to start doing my own classes at that salon, but it didn't really work out. I felt like I couldn't trust the owner with that responsibility, because I had people coming in from all over the world, like not even just Sweden. I'm such a control freak. I want to have everything in perfect order, and I want to make sure that everything is ready and so on before I do a class. And I felt like she didn't understand how important that was to me, because she was in charge of setting things up and she didn't. At one point I was spending hours at the salon the night before the class setting everything up, though it wasn't my job. It broke my back because I had to carry these tables and chairs up and down the stairs for hours, and you know, it really messed me up. And after that I felt like I don't trust that things will be perfect for my next class, and I don't want to take that chance. My brand is my everything, is my baby, and I want to make sure that everyone who is taking a class from me is getting 110% from me and from the location as well. So that was one thing. And also I started to do more and more YouTube videos and filming, and it was kind of awkward sitting at the salon, you know, putting my tripod up on my table and started filming. You know, we had a lot of people coming in and out all the time, time, and it was just not the right place to do that. The last year it kind of built up slowly that, you know, I need to leave, I need to do something else. So what happened is that I terminated my contract with the salon, and I had 3 months that I had to stay before I could actually leave. I stayed for maybe 2 months. I don't think I came in the last month actually, or maybe like 2 even, because the atmosphere had changed so much, and I think that just by quitting my contract just made everything very complicated, and yeah, the energy wasn't maybe the best. So I didn't come into the salon the last, I think, 1 or 2 months. I had nowhere to go. I did not know where I was gonna sit. I started looking, you know, I was thinking, should I move to another salon, but I need a bigger space. I almost need like a room or something. So I was looking at different options. I would say it actually never even crossed my mind that I could have my own salon or my own studio. Not salon, but studio. I was more into looking at a room at a salon for some reason. I didn't know what to do, and the contract was running out, so I was under time pressure for sure. And then I called a very dear friend. I didn't know her back then really, but I just felt like this is someone who can tell me what to do, and that was Frida Selkirk. She is my podcast partner, because we have now a podcast called Nagelpodden, in English that is the nail pod. I called her and I said, you know what, I want to buy you lunch and I need to get some advice from you. And she was like, yeah, sure, why not? We had talked like once before that. She's really big within the fashion nail industry, and she has a lot of contacts and stuff like that. So I felt like, you know what, if someone's gonna give me some great advice, it's gonna be her. So we met up, we had lunch, it was really nice, and she told me right away, you are not supposed to be at a salon. You should have your own place. Your own place meaning like my own studio. And I was like, wow, that really never even crossed my mind that I could do that. So I started to look for studios instead. I was looking all over Stockholm. I was on these websites with studio ads all the time, looking. When I had, I think, 1 month left, my dad actually found an ad with the studio where I'm at right now. It was at the island where my parents live, where I grew up. So it's 5-10 minutes by car from where I live right now. And then the studio is 4 minutes walking to my parents' house. So this is the area that I grew up in. We went into the studio. The owner of the studio, he was, you know, showing us around. And as we were leaving, I just told him, I'll take it. I'll take it right now. Where do I sign? It took a little while before we could actually get it signed, but eventually I got it. Now I am here in my own studio, and it's the best thing that like ever happened to me. I love this studio so much. I can do my filming without being disturbed. I have my clients here. I have a great setup for doing classes. I can have meetings here. I have an amazing couch, so I've been taking a couple of naps on that one. And then I have my TV. I'm watching TV during the day, watching like some series that I'm following at the moment. This is my dream studio because it's so close to my parents. They can help me out with Martin whenever I need to, so he can actually spend some time over there. He's actually there right now, and because they have a big yard, we can kind of run around. And then, you know, if I want to have some company for lunch, I can just run over there. I have all the stores right next to the salon right here. It's like 2 minutes that way. It is a dream. And also I have actually a really nice hotel just right across the street where all my students stay if they are coming in from abroad and doing classes. So it's just a dream come true. And also it's just like small things, like it's an acoustic ceiling, which is like, it's so expensive, but it was here when I got here, which makes the sound for my videos sound so much better. If you didn't know, I'm kind of a spiritual person, and I think I'm gonna do a video about that for sure, because you guys have been asking a little bit about that. So I'm definitely gonna do a video on my spiritual journey and kind of where everything started and how the stuff that I've been experiencing. But what I was gonna say is that when I terminated the contract, I put all my faith in the universe. And that's the thing. Sometimes, you know, when it comes to law of attraction, for those of you who know about that, you know what I'm talking about. To let something into your life, you have to release something. And that is kind of what I did. So I put all my faith into the universe, and now it delivered big time. I'm super happy that I made the decision, even though it was really scary. If I hadn't done that, I would not be here today. So I would say the main reasons why I left the salon life and started to work on my own. One, I'm such a lone wolf. I love being by myself. It's crazy, but I love being by myself. I don't want to be disturbed in any way. I just want to be here. I can invite the people that I want to come over, you know, my clients and everything. But then when they leave, I have my own space. I can relax and gather myself again, because I get very drained just by being around people. And it's not a bad thing. It's not like the people are bad. It's just that I need time to recover whenever I spend time with people. So I get the space that I need here, and I can do all this filming things that I couldn't do at my previous salon, of course. And then I have full control over my classroom. I know everything is here. I have my own little store with products, so I have everything my students will ever need. I can move the tables around to make sure that, you know, it fit different types of classes. I just feel so free, and it sparks so much creativity being here. It's my little man cave, nail cave maybe then. I enjoy it so much. You know, when I've not been here for a couple of weeks, you know, during the summer, or if I'm sick, like I've been now during Christmas, I get cravings to come back here. I don't feel like it's difficult to come in here and start working. I feel energized, I feel excited, I feel creative, and this is like coming in here and getting a big hug every time you come here. And I'm not gonna say that I'm not grateful for the experiences that I've had with the salon life. I am so grateful that I have those experiences, because without that, I would not be here today as well. That helped me figure out kind of what I wanted and the needs that I have, and where kind of my career took me. So everything that I went through got me here today. And now I have maybe 8 to 10 clients per month. That's it. So I got time to do that, but it's mostly to create content. I get to do this video shootings. I have photo shoots. I'm working with my web shop Moonflare, and I'm just doing so much fun things here. It's about nails, but it's not all about creating nails. It's the whole shebang. So that is why I stopped working at nail salons, and honestly, I can tell you right now that I will probably never go back. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel and push that little notification bell so you know whenever the next video is gonna be uploaded. And don't forget to follow me on my other social media as well. Love you guys so much, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.